Hi, VIP. I just wanted to hop on here a second and chat a minute about a comment that Carrie made a couple days ago, which I loved because I think it's something that we all deal with in the summer. And she said that now that she's kind of out of her routine, it's a little bit harder to stick with the Faster Way plan. And I think all of us can relate to that. We kind of downshift in the summer, and it can be a little harder when we don't have our set routines to remember to do all the things. So I want to get a conversation started with just a few tips that I found have helped me. And I would love it if you guys could jump in as well if you have any tips that have really helped you to stick with things this summer. So, number one, I think for me is just being consistent about planning ahead. So, I schedule my workout for the next day. I know when I'm going to do it. Usually it's for around 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I sleep in my workout clothes. Sometimes I set them out right by my bed, and I have everything ready to go. I know what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. And I think that is so important to do. And you know what? Consistency is the most important thing. So if you have a busy day or if you have things going on and you can't do a full workout, even part of the workout is good, as long as you're doing something, I think. And then I try to get my walk in before it gets warm outside, either in the morning or in the evening. I love to walk too after dinner. The other thing that I try to do every day in my evening routine after dinner, like after I load the dishwasher, habit stacking, I think about logging my food for the next day and like what I'm going to make for dinner, what I'm going to have for lunch, what I'm going to have to break my fast. And I log it all in and I maybe set some things out, defrost some meat, those kinds of things. So planning ahead, even when you're in the summer routine, being intentional about that is really helpful. Also, it's okay to be flexible and to change the plan. So, the weather is great outside. So, if you want to do a pickleball or paddleboarding or go biking with your kids, those are all ways to, in addition to the workout, to get some movement in, or sometimes to substitute the workout. Or there's a lot of cool fitness classes going on in Ripon right now. Maybe because you have a little bit more time, schedule and go to a class. I love how some of you work out with a friend. I think that accountability is also amazing, so that even in the summer, you have somebody who is going to show up at your house or is waiting for you to show up at their house and do the workout together or do a walk together or something like that. I think that's another great way to stay on schedule. And don't stop meal planning and prepping. So important to try to find that time to plan ahead, to schedule meals. I think you lean into like the summer the seasonal fruit. Lean into barbecuing some great protein on the barbecue. There's all kinds of ways to stay healthy, but also to not go off the plan. And so hopefully that helps. Just remember some of the things that we talk about in the Faster Way, like progress over perfection. So it's okay if you fall off the wagon. Just remember tomorrow's a new day. Just get right back on, instead of throwing in the towel and thinking, oh, I'll have to start over on Monday, right? Or if you go on vacation, maybe try to plan to pack those resistance bands and download those travel workouts in the digital studio so that if you do get a chance, you have a workout to go to. Try keep it moving on vacation, intermittent fasting if possible, and if not, that's okay too. Know that you have a plan to jump right back into when you get back home. Let's see, keeping tracking, I think, is so good to keep doing. And so I love the stars and the badges and the app. That means a lot. It's motivating to me and hopefully to you too. So remember that, and also remember that sleep is still really important. It's tempting to stay up late at night because you don't have to be anywhere tomorrow, maybe, or it's lighter outside. But just try to remember to prioritize sleep and rest when needed. And also, rest days, recovery days are so important too as we work out. Hopefully, this has helped a little bit. And like I said, jump in with your hacks as well. I'd love to hear how you guys keep the momentum going, even in the summer when the routine is a little bit different.